I have this legacy challenge on my Twitch where currently I am on generation 3 and my sim needed a new house to live in. So I decided to make them a beautiful sunflower filled cottage and do a little speed build of that. Also, just a little heads up, I did finally take off my braces and I have retainers on. So just in case, if you hear a lisp, I am so sorry about that. There's nothing really I can do right now. For a little context, this is a house for my sim named Darkly, they, them, and I am planning to explore the new life and death pack with them. Actually, probably by the time that you're watching this video, it's not really that new anymore, but it's going to be the first time that I'm gonna be trying this pack out. You may have noticed that the name Darkly is not really a normal name, and that is on purpose because I wanted the kids from Generation 2 to have very funky, a little bit unserious names. Like, for example, Darkly's sister is named Ravenessa. They also have a dog named Nightmare. We clearly have a theme going on over here. And that's kind of on purpose because I really enjoy a little bit goofy and unserious gameplay with my Sims. I just have the most fun when I don't take everything super seriously. The idea that I have for Darkly is because of their name and also their occupation, because I'm planning for them to be the next Grim Reaper. They seem to be an extremely intimidating sim and everyone is scared of them, but in reality, this is the most kind and full of empathy little sim who just has a sunny little cottage in the middle of nowhere, and they are trying their best to just help people find a new path in life, or I guess in afterlife. I had a very clear vision of what I wanted to do with this house, so I thought that it's gonna take me a pretty short time to build this house. I started doing it on stream, and then I proceeded to spend 3 whole hours trying to make a shell that will actually properly fit a floor plan with stairs in them, and then just bulldozing everything over and over again. I believe that I've bulldozed an entire lot like at least 5 times throughout the whole stream, and then by the end of it I only had the shell of the house that you're actually seeing right now. That was all I did on the entire 3-hour stream, so I essentially needed to completely do this house on my own, and it took me I think another 3.5 hours because I was putting in a lot of details on the outside. I made sure to add a ton of beautiful plants everywhere, you know, sunflowers, lavender, and essentially anything that I found that looked a little bit cottagecore. I felt really inspired by a ton of different pictures on Pinterest with these houses that have just so many different flowers following the path to the house, and that's exactly what I tried to recreate over here. At first I put this stone path, but I realized that I don't necessarily like the way it looks, and I remembered that we have those stepping stones, I believe in the base game in the debug section. So after a while you're gonna see me change that, and I put these stepping stones basically everywhere. We have a nice side yard. I even put a wishing well on the lot because that is just not really an object that I ever use, and yet it just felt right to put it in a little cottage. And also, who knows, maybe I'm gonna play with that a little bit. I don't even remember what the gameplay features are from that wishing well. I believe you can ask for money, love, and maybe a child? Maybe? I don't know, but I want Darkly to have a baby with the Grim Reaper. That has always been the plan ever since I found out that the Grim is gonna be romanceable again, because I'm planning for Darkly to have a science baby, as I've never done it before in The Sims, and it just felt so appropriate for that, especially because I'm not gonna question The Sims logic and genetics because you're just gonna feel empty on the inside the more you think about it. But I just don't understand how does Grim, how? You know, maybe I don't want to actually think about it. Maybe some things need to be kept in our imagination. As you can see right now, I am just putting so many different plants, and I feel like this is one of my favorite backyards, or I guess side yard, that I've ever done. It has so many flowers. It feels so lush and cozy also to walk through. It just embodied perfectly the vision that I had for this house. It also has a little shed on the side because I'm actually planning to move out to this house with Darkly's parents, because I want to start doing more generational type of gameplay where I still live with all of my Sims grandparents and then later their kids and everything. So I need more space than this cottage can offer me. So I just put a little shed over there, and just in case if the grandparents are gonna pass away, I can still just use it as like a little skill room, as this house doesn't actually have any office or anything. I just have 2 bedrooms in it. The color scheme is essentially everything yellow because I wanted it to resemble as much of a sunflower as it is humanly possible. I was also determined to use a lot of outdoorsy activities, so we have a nice little fire pit, the bird feeder. I even put bees because, you know, bees are yellow, so why not? I tried to make this area feel as natural and cozy and family-like as it is possible, because I imagine that Darkly is very much a family person, but they grew up with their moms who are a bit more wild, let's say it like that. My generation 2 heir, Reese, is a kleptomaniac who beheads her enemies. Other mom is a influencer, and so she is always taking care of the family image, and I feel like Darkly just always craved that sweeter and deeper connection with their family, and I think this is also why they're gonna really take care of their kid, and it's gonna be like their whole world to them. I have to say that I'm really proud with what I came up with in the living room, because I originally tried to create some sort of cozy nook with TV, fireplace, and bookshelves, but that just wasn't working that well. And then I figured that I can combine the bookshelf with some kitchen cabinets and make like a little console table. And oh, when I came up with that, I felt so genius because it just looks so good. I also put my favorite yellow mushroom poof because what screams more cottagecore than this object? I actually tried to use a ton of cottage living in this house because it has the perfect aesthetic for it. But fun fact, I really dislike the world that comes with cottage living. I like the idea of it, but I first of all hate the lighting in there. It always is dark for some reason. And then the second of all, and I think it's connected to the lighting, is that it literally storms all the time in there, which is so funny because I remember I tried to have a sim that had a farm. They were never able to take care of their plants because it was always storming. I don't understand if that was the point of this world, that it's supposed to be always stormy, but considering that this is supposed to be the cottage living world, so I assume your sims will spend a lot of time outside taking care of the animals and plants, something is just not clicking. Also, as a little side note, as you're watching this video, I am actually doing Streammas this year, which Streammas is kind of a combination of Vlogmas with streaming. I don't know if you've ever heard about Vlogmas, but this is a thing that used to be so popular back in like 2013-14 on YouTube, where vloggers would vlog their life every single day up until Christmas. And I figured that what if I bring Vlogmas back, but I do it in a streams format? Hence Streammas. And I've created an entire schedule for it. We are doing so many cool things. We are gonna be building a lot in The Sims, playing my Twitch legacy, but also doing some other fun things. Like, for example, I am planning to do a little arts and crafts stream. I want to do also a lot of chatting streams where, for example, we would rate certain things and make tier lists, or we would play games together together as a community and we can essentially share stories, fun jokes. I also want to do a little bingo card with you that we're gonna try to complete by the end of stream, as there's just a ton of different activities and I am so excited. Right now, as I am recording this, it's the 19th of October, so it's still a pretty long way to go up until I'm gonna start Streammas, but I have almost everything prepared and I've never been this excited to stream as I am right now. I'm really hoping that you guys are also gonna be enjoying this. I have so many cool things planned and I'm not even saying the coolest parts to you because I want to keep them secret, you know. I want you guys to also hopefully feel excited. You know, we gotta keep the sense of mystery to encourage you. But you know, speaking of encouragement, if you do feel encouraged and you would like to check out those streams, I will link my Twitch channel down in the description. And also, if you're seeing this sometime in the future but you want to check out the VODs from those streams, then I also have my VODs channel linked in the description. We'll be having so many different mini games. I also want to prepare some rewards for you guys. We also have very unique channel points. Like for example, I want you guys to be able to play some random sounds on my stream or use text-to-speech to send funny messages, share jokes with me. I just really am focusing on growing a tighter community with you guys, and I feel like a lot of you are also gonna appreciate it because I already feel very connected to a lot of you guys, and I'm hoping that this is just gonna help us feel even closer together. I'm really trying my best to speak as clearly as it is humanly possible, but I feel the lisp coming out. Let me know if you've ever had braces and what was your experience with retainers, because maybe it's not just me, maybe we all have struggled with talking in braces or retainers. And if you had braces but never wore your retainers, bad. I just want to really emphasize it, guys. Please wear your retainers because braces are actually not a permanent solution. And I know this sounds so devastating, but trust me, you're gonna be more devastated when in 2 or 3 years you're gonna realize, oh crap, I need braces again. Please remember that if you ever had braces, you need to wear retainers, and you wear retainers for the rest of your life. And I realize that is absolutely terrible, and I wish that just wasn't how teeth work, but no, they do tend to move essentially your entire life. They're not set in stone. And considering how much money I've already spent on my braces, there's absolutely no way that I'm letting go of my teeth, and I'm gonna be wearing my retainer for the rest of my life. I think that after 3 months I'm gonna be able to wear it only to sleep, but right now I do need to wear it 24/7 because my teeth just need to stabilize, I believe. There is a chance that I'm gonna be able to start wearing the retainer only during the night sooner than 3 months, but I think that for now, maybe at least a month, I'm gonna be forced to wear it just non-stop, except for eating, of course, but that's enough for me to really try my best to learn how to talk better and work clearly with them. And now we're actually basically finished with the house. Right now I'm finishing the last bedroom, which is going to be the bedroom of my Sims sister, because she's gonna live with us until she finds someone she loves and she's gonna move out. And later I'm planning for Darkly's kid to live in this little attic space. So let's go into the game and show you what the finished house looks like and give you a proper tour. This is what the finished house looks like. As you can see, we have so many different flowers. I genuinely think that the garden area is my absolute favorite. It kind of brings me back to an old current household that I used to have. They also had so many flowers in their backyard. Here we have the wishing well, a campfire, and various different activities outside. The shed is decorated for my Sims parents. entrance, and when you go into the actual house, on the left we have a small bathroom. Here you go through the living room that has that custom-made console that I love so much. I also gave my Sims a rat because I never have rats with my Sims, and I'm trying my best to use basically everything that I never done before with this family. In this space we have the dining area, and right next to it there is the beautiful yellow kitchen. On the side there is the master bedroom, a very small one. I wasn't even able to fit any sort of dresser or wardrobe in here, but it's okay, it's the Sims, they don't need them. And then upstairs in the attic there's going to be my Sim's sister bedroom, at least temporarily. Here's the little separated bedroom nook, the desk and dresser, and finally the second bathroom over here. If you would like to download this house, it is named Sunflower Cottage on the gallery, and my username is katodeling. I'm definitely gonna be playing with this family during stream mats, so again I want to encourage you to check my Twitch channel out, and if you want to see more videos like this, make sure to give a like and also subscribe. So see you during stream mats.